Today we have a short Pilates workout, so let's get started. We're going to start on our hands and knees in tabletop position. So you want to take your wrists directly under your shoulders and your knees are going to be directly underneath your hips. We're going to round through cat and cow. So as we inhale, you're going to drop your belly down and look up to the sky. And then when you exhale, push your back up towards the sky and bring your chin to your chest. Push your hands into the ground. And then inhale, drop your belly down, look up to the sky. Exhale, your chin comes to your chest. Push your back up to the sky, push your hands and your knees into the ground. We'll do that a few more times. So in cat and cow, we are warming up through our spine, through our back. Hopefully this feels really good on your back. I know it does for me. Good, so inhale, look up, and then exhale, chin comes to your chest, push your back up to the sky. Maybe one more time, rounding through cat and cow. Nice job, and then we're gonna come to a neutral position. So here, I want you to take your chin up off your chest. I like to look at the front of my mat. You're gonna push your hands into the ground, and then you're gonna squeeze your belly button in tight. Take your right leg and step it back behind you. So extend your right leg long. Now I want you to take your left arm and reach it out in front of you on the mat. From here, together, we're gonna lift our left arm and our right leg up so they're parallel to the ground, and then lower them back down to the ground. So we're gonna exhale, lift your arm and your leg, bring your arm beside your ear, your leg is lifting up, and then lower down to the ground. How about two more times like this? Inhale or exhale to lift, inhale to drop back down. Again, exhale to lift, inhale to drop back down, and then we're gonna replace our hand and our knee right where they were. Again, lift your chin up off your chest. Now we're gonna take our right leg straight back behind us. Bring your left leg straight back behind you and your right arm out in front of you. And again, we're gonna exhale, lift your arm and your leg so they're parallel to the ground, and then lower back down. Again, like that. Exhale to lift. Again, your arm is gonna be right beside your ear, and then lower right back down. Two more times. Exhale to lift. Good. Still squeezing your belly button in tight, trying to minimize the shifting of your hips. Try to keep everything still except this arm and leg. Move with control, and then let's replace our hand and our knee. So we're going to do that one more time on each side. Take your right leg out, and then take your left arm long. So this time what I really want you to focus on is engaging your core, keeping it strong as you lift your arm and your leg together. Try not to move anything other than this arm and leg. So I'm pushing down into the floor with my right hand, stabilizing through my core. My chin is lifted up off my chest. I'm moving slowly with a lot of control. Let's lift and lower two more times. Good. Last time, and I want you to hold your arm and your leg up in the air. So extend your left arm long and push back through the heel of your right leg. Squeeze your belly button in tight. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then with control, we're gonna set our hand and our knee back down. All right, we're gonna go on to the other side one more time. So I want you to take your left leg and step it back behind you. Reach your right arm out in front of you, and then we're gonna exhale, lift the arm and the leg so they're parallel to the ground, and then with control, lower back down. My chin is up off of my chest. I'm looking down and forward. That keeps my neck in line with the rest of my spine. Nice work. And again, I'm trying to only move my right arm and my left leg. Pushing down into the ground with my left hand. Let's lift one more time. And again, we're gonna hold our arm and our leg up here. So your right arm is reaching out, your arm is by your ear, your left leg is reaching far back behind you. Squeeze your belly button in tight. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring your hand and your knee back down onto the ground. Nice job. So we're gonna lay on our stomach here, and we're gonna do a few Supermans. So for this next section, we're gonna go back and forth between Supermans and planks a few times. So I want you to leave your toes on the ground and then bring your arms out beside you. You can keep them close to your body, or to make it a little harder, you can extend your arms out long. I like to keep it somewhere in the middle. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna exhale and we're gonna lift our upper body off the mat. Inhale, we lower back down. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, lower back down. So you can move at a pace that works for you. And it's okay if your upper body doesn't come very far up off the ground. What we're doing now is working our back. So I want you to choose a spot that feels good to you. And you can always change position of your hands, bring them in closer to make it a little bit easier. So using our exhale to lift up off the ground. How about 3 more lifts here? 3, good. Inhale back down. 2, nice job. Last 1, good, and relax. So from here, we're gonna bring our elbows underneath our shoulders. I'm gonna take my hands and put them flat on the ground. Then I'm gonna tuck my toes under. So we're getting ready to go up into a plank. Go ahead and try to do this full plank, and if you need to drop to your knees, go for it. So on an exhale, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull our shoulders down, and we're gonna lift our body up off the ground so we're in the strong plank. So try this on your toes, and if you need to drop to your knees at any point, that's totally fine. You won't be here for too long. What I want you to do is push your hands out into the ground. Now push your elbows into the ground and lift your chest up just a little bit. Squeeze your belly button in tight and squeeze your glutes in tight. Now look at your fingertips so your chin is up off your chest. Good, hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Excellent job. So we're gonna go back to another Superman, this time lifting our legs. So you can relax your upper body, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna exhale and lift both legs up off the ground, just like we did with our upper body. So use your breath to help you lift the legs up. Your upper body can just relax, just working on lifting our legs here. So really thinking about strengthening our low back and our glutes. How about 3 more lifts? Moving with control. 2 more. Good. Last one. And we're going to lift up into the plank again. So bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Place your hands down on the mat. Go ahead and look at your fingertips. Tuck your toes. And then with an exhale, you're going to lift up into the plank, squeezing your belly button in tight. So what I want you to do now is think about pushing back just a little bit through your heels. Now squeeze your glutes in tight, squeeze your core. Think about creating a straight line from your shoulders all the way down through your heels or your knees. Good. Push your hands down into the ground. Nice work. Keep on breathing here. Everything is contracting. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Excellent work. Let's do 1 more Superman and 1 more plank. So this time we're going to alternate lifting our upper body and our lower body. So first we're going to exhale, lift our upper body off the ground, set it back down, and then exhale to lift your lower body off the ground. So just alternating here, upper body and lower body, really working through our backs. Nice work. Let's do a few more Supermans, and then we'll just do 1 more plank, and then we'll move on. Nice job. How about 1 more upper body lift, 1 more lower body lift. Good. And 1 more time in our plank. So go ahead and bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Place your palms flat on the ground. Chin is up off your chest, so you're looking at your fingertips. And with an exhale, you're going to push up and lift into the plank 1 more time. Now this time, I want you to think about drawing your shoulders down away from your ears. Think about putting your armpits in your pockets. Now lift your chest up away from the ground just a little bit more. Good, bring your chin up off your chest and look at your fingertips. Are you squeezing your belly button and your glutes tight? Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Excellent job. All right, so we are gonna flip over. We're gonna be on our backs and we're gonna be seated for just a moment. So if you need to adjust where your computer or where your phone is, go ahead and do that. So we're gonna start seated with a Pilates roll up and roll back. So I want you to place your feet on the ground, and then I want you to take your hands and I want you to grab onto the sides of your legs. Now I want you to sit up really tall as if someone had a puppet string and they were pulling you up from the crown of your head. Good, take a big inhale here, and then with your exhale, we're gonna slowly roll back until our arms are straight. So I'm gonna start to round my spine as if it was making a C. I'm still gonna drop my shoulders down. I can kind of roll my chin down, and then with an inhale, we're gonna lift back up to that tall, tall, tall seat. So you can use a little bit of your hands, but also try to use your core. Again, let's exhale and slowly, slowly, slowly lower back down. So rounding our spine, so it kind of looks like a C here until your arms are about straight. Take your shoulders down out of your ears. Now push your feet down and use your core, maybe a little bit of help from your hands, to come back up to that tall seat. Let's do that 3 more times. With control, we're gonna roll back until our arms are about straight. We can round our spine, bring your chin towards your chest, but still keep your shoulders down. And then we're gonna inhale and lift up to the tall spine. Nice job. So thinking about pulling up, up, up. Again, round, round, round here. Drop your chin to your chest. Nice work. And then let's inhale and lift back up. So we're moving with a lot of control, using our core instead of using momentum. I think we have one more time here. Rolling down with control and lifting up tall through the crown of our head. Nice job. Okay, so this time let's go ahead and roll back. We're gonna stay here. Roll back, roll back, roll back so your arms are straight. Nice job. You can bring your chin towards your chest just a little bit. Take your shoulders down. Breathe here. Maybe you can lift your arms off your legs. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and relax all the way back down onto your mat. Nice work. All right, so we're going to do just one more exercise here. I want you to go ahead and plant your feet on the ground, and we're going to do some hip bridges. So take your low back and push it down towards the mat. Squeeze your belly button in tight. Now with an exhale, I want you to push into your heels and lift your hips up off the floor. So you make a straight line from your knee all the way down to your shoulder. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then with control, lower back down onto the mat. So your feet are maybe a little bit wider than hip width distance apart. They're pretty close to your fingertips, but you can't quite touch. Again, I want you to take your lower back and try to push it down towards the ground. Squeeze your belly button in tight, and then with an exhale, push into your heels and lift your hips up into the air. Good. Again, while we're here, think about still squeezing your core, pushing down through your heels. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Lower back down. Nice job. Let's do 2 more just like this. So again, push your lower back down into the ground. Squeeze your belly button in tight. And now push into your heels and lift up here. So I want you this time to think about pushing down into your heels. Maybe that's going to help you lift your hips another inch higher. Squeeze your glutes together, and now squeeze your core in really tight. Can you lift your hips maybe a centimeter higher? 3, 2, 1, and lower back down to the ground. All right, let's do it one more time. Push your lower back down into the ground. Squeeze your belly button in tight. Push into your heels to help you ripple up into that long, flat line from your knees all the way to your shoulders. Good. Push into your heels. Squeeze your glutes in tight. Maybe lift your hips 1 inch higher. Can you lift just a little bit more? Let's stay here for 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly with control, lower your hips back down to the ground. You can hug your knees in. That might feel good, or it might feel good to rock your knees from side to side. Good. Take a deep breath here because you guys are done. Nice work with that Pilates workout.